So the assembly's finished now. I've just super glued that in there. Cut the dowels off. They were no good. They were twisting this out of shape. I couldn't line them up. I never have been able to line dowels up. I always end up cutting one or two out. So this one I've cut them out. I've super glued the whole thing. I used the HB stuff, high viscosity. I've clamped it. And these clamps are pretty good. And even though I've pushed it down, I think it's locked into that position that when I first squeezed it, it's done it. It's just locked it. I need to get some more of these 80 by 300s. Is that what they are? I need to get a few more. Two's never enough, is it? They do a good job. So when I drove these big screws in, I have two fully charged batteries here. They're new. They just sit there or around this area. They're brand new. They've never been used. They came with that, and they've just been sat there. They're called brand new other, aren't they, on eBay? Brand new other, but I bought them brand new with this from B&Q on offer with the battery charger. But the new battery chargers for these are rubbish. You should draw them who's aware. I've got that battery charger, the big one, and that's superb. But the little thing that they put, oh God, that fracking thing is useless. Some things they do are just useless. Right, so that's done now. So we have two sides. And this is how it works. So that finished face is facing down. And this finished face is facing up. And there the inside faces. And now what I've got to do is I've got to make the in-betweens, yes? So they're next. But first of all, I've got to get these and put them on the plan view drawing and cut out where these fit on the plan view out of the piece that's been made. Because that piece has just been drawn to the outside lines. It's never been, it's this one. It's this one here. It's never been. Can't even show you. I can't even show you because the bloody thing won't still. That's just the outer line. It's not representative of anything. It's just don't go outside that border. That's why it's like that. But now what happens is that side, the thickness, this thickness here has to be subtracted from the edge. Because what will happen, whatever that thickness is, 20 mil, whatever, it has to come down to here. That edge there is the end of the start of the curve. So what you're looking at here is this line here, and this line here is this face, right? So what happens is, how thick are these? I don't really know. It's not the thickness of that, is it? It's the thickness of this. So I have to, oh, shite. Got two different thicknesses. I've got to be careful here. I'll have to make it to this thickness. So I'll have to make them to that thickness and worry about it later. I can't taper this. So whatever thickness that is, say if it's 20 mil. Can you see me now? I'll put a pip 20 mil. Put another pip 20 mil. Draw between them. However, I'll just draw it by freehand. That's bloody even 20 mil. Where did I take that one from? Your eye tells you there's something wrong. Yeah, it's because it moved when I put my finger over it like this. Never mind. Wherever it is, just imagine it's there. That plate, this plate here, will have this cut out in it. It'll have a notch where that sits, and then when that goes in, it'll screw into this plate. This bit will be hanging out, yeah. And the barrel will. What will the barrel do? Am I making the barrel sit over the top, or am I making the barrel sit into it? Don't know yet. Not decided. If the barrel cuts into it because of the thickness of the barrel, then it'll be, this plate will have that cutout in it. If it sits on top of the plate, then it won't have the cutout. It'll just sit on top of it, and then in the back here there'll be a little noggin that'll be screwed down, and that'll all lock everything together. So these look flimsy now, but they're about to have all these plates made. There's 3 of them. Sorry, there's 4 of them. There's a base plate down here that's going to be recessed inside there. There's a mid plate, the floor plate that goes in there, that comes off the bottom, but it's going to be same thing. It's going to be inside there, and it's going to come out. It's going to have the curve that I've just described to you. Then we have the draw plate, and that is square. It's just a rectangle, so it's going to be a rectangle in there. And the same thing here at the top, that'll be just a rectangle. And then the top, well, they can be made any sort of size. But I've got to remember, I've got I've got notches and cutouts inside the lid and stuff. So that's what I've just made over the last few days. But it took 3 weeks to make that transom box nearly. And look how fast these have been made. I mean, if that hadn't gone, this one hadn't gone wrong yesterday, and screwed up on the glue up, this would have been faster as well. But thank God it screwed up on the glue up, because that forced me to do something else. Because I would have made a mistake with the second one as well. I would have mistaken with the second one. You see how I just leave these super glued up? Don't touch them, just leave them alone. Right, just leave them. Right, just put some tension on that now. I can just leave it. Just take it off the table and just start doing the knot, the next drawing. You know, you don't stop, you just keep going. Put that way down, because I've got to let this glue. I've got to let that glue up. Put some thing. Yeah, now this can go. They're done. This can be, look, it's got the both of them on it on one roll. I'll just roll that up and be done. Then I'll start. Already done it is. It's here. The plan view for the plates. It's already done. This is it. This is the next drawing that's got to be worked on. It's already drawn. Oh, frack right off. Where do it? It's all the ground. You've seen this. It's already been drawn. You know, just let me put you down. I'm going into radio mode. Okay. Bear with me. Bear with me. Sorry about this. These clamps are going to be useful. I'll show you, it's already been drawn. All I have to do is show it to you. I don't know what happened in there, but something's just moved about, and all I did was pick this piece of paper up. I don't know what happened. Right, so this is it. It's here, all drawn out with all the limits and everything on it. It's this thing that you're looking at here. This is the top plate. This one is the top plate. This one. Then this one is the inner plate, the one that's going on the inside. That's going to go off there. Yeah. So I'm going to finish drawing this up now. This is full size on here. So the top plate is this huge thing with the outer line. I'm going to do that in the violet purple pen. I've got to get some, whatever colour that is. I don't know what colour that is. That's blue. Okay, let's have a look. Black, green. It's got some red in it, I think. I don't know what the colour that is, I'm sorry. Puce, blue. Me thinks that's orange. I can't really tell, and I think that's yellow. And if that's green, it's just, that has to be yellow, hasn't it? And then I've got that other one that's buried under this pile here. See how it piles up? You know, you're working away, you know, you're just working, and all this stuff just piles up. And then you've got to tidy it all up. It just builds up, doesn't it? It just builds up. Don't need them anymore. Right, not for this job. That'll be used for glue ups and other stuff, but for this job they're done. Put the clamp away. Put this away. No, I need that. I need that. Over here, you. Let's get rid of this. I have these nail things, and I've just found a superb use for them. That mahogany, if you use this on the mahogany, it takes that edge off. It takes this edge off like it doesn't. Oh, it makes such a beautiful finish. These, I've been wanting to use. Look, you see where I've used it. Just by accident, you know. Because if you try to use one of these other ones, it just chews everything up. That's where are we? Put these over on here now. Put these away. Don't need them. Need to get that drill bit out. Need the scissors. And I've looked. Ah, there it is. That's the one I'm looking for. I'm looking for that pen there. This one. I'm going to draw that outline. And I need both of those. Right. All the drawing stuff's here now, ready to go. Off we go, do some more drawing. Finish this drawing to make the lids and all the plates and stuff. That's what we're going to go on with next. It's the same power, there's lights off. Whew, that's the first time I sat down, believe it or not, since this morning. That's the very first time I have sat down. Well, that's because my back's gone. Oh, this flipping thing's just falling downwards. That's why they got rid of it. It never did that before. They got rid of it because the jack's bust. Ow. Right, so 10 minutes on this one. So I'll develop this up. You'll see it. So I'll do this in. Where are we? Where's it gone? I'm going to do that in the red. That's red, as far as I'm aware. Then I'm going to do this one in that, so I know, distinguish what is, but I've got to get those thicknesses and transfer them onto this line, off this line, and develop the cutout. I've also got the back for the cutout as well, because they've got to be cut out for the thickness of the back, which I don't know yet. So I'm only going to be doing this thickness first. I'll be doing that thickness. That'll stay where it is. Wherever it is, that stays where it is. Yeah, because it's this that reference it. Everything with no reference off this. And this, and the top will be made just completely independent. It's gonna come round and it's gonna have a cutout for his DVDs. His DVD, they're going to be cut out in the top, and his DVDs are going to be sitting like that, so when he comes towards them, he knows where they are. There's going to be a Lazy Susan in this area. I don't know how big it is, because I need to get his PlayStation dim, but I've allowed all this area here. There'll be an upstand coming upwards there. In fact, how's this for a flipping upstand? Yeah, that's what it'll look like. So I've got to make sure this Lazy Susan and the PlayStation, was quite a big beastie, has enough room to rotate in here. However big it is, what can we substitute for the PlayStation? What have I got? Oh yeah, that's what it looks like, doesn't it? It looks like that. It's a right abortion. That's what it looks like. It's got all these stupid curves and garbage on it that nobody ever looks at. Prats. So I want it to be able to do that, because when he's in the bed, he wants his remote control looking at it this way. And when he goes over to his Arab workstation, where he wants some Arab benches and stuff putting in, and he goes sits down on the deck, he wants to be able to get that. So this I really need to bring his PlayStation, bring it down, grab hold of it, and then put them like that away. So the cavity where these are going to go are inside, and he's got plenty of room. And then he can put, there'll be a flap there that comes up to wherever the back of the Lazy Susan is, and gets offset. There'll be a flap and he can put stuff in it. What else is there? Nothing really. Oh, there's two charge areas, so he'll need his charging areas as well. He's got so much stuff that he likes to charge up. So this will probably end up only enough to take 4 or 5 or 6 DVDs in it. It won't be that big. It'll only be enough to get, because he's only doing this. This is only for his DVDs that he's just using. They'll be actually sat there, just offset back, because there's a drawing below that has all the marks. Freaking nothing stands up straight, does it? No, there's nothing. It won't stay stood up. There isn't anything they make that works. A miracle. You know, there'll probably just be just a rack there, just enough to get, 4 or 5 or 6 in there. I don't want this going all the way down there and all the way down. It's just a little pod, basically just a little pod recessed below the table line. It'll be down there. So when he comes, he can just pick them up, do what he wants. It'll be down there. He's not going to obstruct his whatever happens around here. What else is there? I think that's all of it. That's all the little decisions I've been making. I'll put these back. I'll get ruined. Okay. That's it. So I've got to. It's just coming at 3:30. I can carry on now. So I'll see you in a bit. Yeah. That's PlayStation. Look, that is the PlayStation. That's going to be the PlayStation. Bye for now.